Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, dust has not even settled concerning the war between William Samoei Ruto and his former UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala. And another battlefront has been opened within the party. This time round, it involves the current UDA Secretary General, the man who replaced Cleophas Malala, Hassan Omar himself. And the Nyali Member of Parliament, Muhammad Ali, otherwise known as Jicho Pevu, is accusing the current Secretary General of the UDA that ahead of the UDA grassroots elections, there are signs and symptoms and writings are on the wall clearly that Mr. Hassan Omar is trying to sabotage the elections, and that he's got a team that is going to ensure wins the grassroots elections and that is going to suppress certain leaders. And Jicho Pevu is saying that in Nyali, he has got no space because Mr. Omar and his team are secretly planning to suppress them. As such, he's now giving William Ruto an ultimatum that if William Ruto is not going to intervene the soonest possible, then number one, they are not going to take part in the upcoming UDA grassroots elections. Number two, they are going to think about their political future ahead of 2027, and that they might not, or rather Jicho Pevu and his team might not contest on a UDA ticket. This is a dilemma for William Samoei Ruto because managing grassroots elections is not always very easy. The elections are always very emotive, sometimes very violent. You saw what happened in Homa Bay during the ODM grassroots elections. Some victims suffered deep cuts from pangas. I want us to watch Jicho Pevu. Before we do this, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever we release a video like this. Please don't forget to like and share our videos. Kindly take a look at Jicho Pevu.
Hamjambo nyote. Asanteni sana kwa simu zenyu. Maswali nimeulizwa ni mengi, lakini ningelipenda kuyajibu sasa. Watu wengi kutoka hizi eneo bunge 6 ambazo zinajumuisha na kujenga kaunti ya Mombasa wameweza kunipigia kutaka kujua ipi njia sawa ama ni vipi niwape mwelekeo kuhusiana na uchaguzi wa UDA, the grassroots, hizo elections ambazo zinatarajiwa kufanyika tarehe 12. Na wengi wananiambia Muhammad Ali, itakuwa vipi, tusikii sauti yako. Leo nataka kuwaambia na kuweka mambo bayana ya kwamba team Muhammad Ali ndani ya Mombasa County, kwa wale wafuasi wangu wote wanaonipenda, wanaonisaidia katika siasa, wanaohangaika na mimi tukijaribu kujenga huu mji wetu, nataka kuwaambia tarehe 12 ya hii mwezi team Muhammad Ali haitashiriki katika uchaguzi wa UDA. Kisa na maana ni kwa sababu ya mambo ambayo yanaendelea. Katibu wa chama anataka kuibaka demokrasia ya wananchi wa Mombasa kwa kuweza kuweka watu wake vile ambavyo anataka wawe katika vyeo vyao. Katibu wa chama ameichukulia hii election kama tu formality, lakini tayari ana majina ya watu wake ambayo yatapitia mikononi mwake kwa sababu yeye ndio katibu wa chama. Katibu wa chama hataki kupatiana demokrasia inayostahili, hataki kufanya nafasi za watu kuweza kushiriki vilivyo. Anataka kuweka watu wake katika kila eneo bunge kuanzia ward level mpaka juu. Watu ambao walihangaika na chama, wakakufa na chama wakati chama ilikuwa haijulikani, wametupwa nje wengi wao kwa sababu wana msimamo wa chama, hawana msimamo wa kushabikia mtu. Kwa hivyo yeye anataka mtu wa kushabikia, hataki mtu wa kuuliza maswali, hataki opinions za watu, anataka kufanya vile ambavyo anataka. Kwa hivyo wewe katibu, tumeona makatibu wengi wa chama. Sisi tunataka kuambia hivi, hatutashiriki katika hiyo uchaguzi. Na iwapo makao makuu ya UDA haitaleta suluhu ya haraka, basi sisi hatuna uoga. Tutakuchukulia chama cha UDA tulichokiunda. Tutakukabidhi wewe katibu wa chama ambaye unataka kutumia hiyo chama kuunda platform yako ya 2027. Tutakupatia UDA, lakini tutakupatia jina, hatutakupatia watu. Tutabaki na watu. Tutakupatia hiyo UDA, ukae nao tuone kama itakusaidia kutoa uongozi ukitumia hiyo demokrasia ya kijambazi ya kuweka watu wako badala ya kupatia wananchi nafasi ya kushiriki kidemokrasia, kikatiba, waweze kushinda ama kushindwa, ndio chama isonge mbele. Kwa hivyo kama umechukulia kufanya hivyo, sisi tunajitoa rasmi, hatutashiriki, tutabaki na wananchi na tutakutana na wewe katika muda ambao Mwenyezi Mungu ameiweka. Tutapatana hiyo siku, na hiyo siku ndio tutaulizana maswali. We will hand over the party to you, but we will remain with the people. And when we are coming to face you, we are going to face you with the people. And we are going to ask you many questions. Kwa hivyo usitumie hiyo opportunity ya kukandamiza demokrasia ya watu. Kwa hivyo watu wangu wa Mombasa, popote mlipo, hatutashiriki. Timu Mohamed Ali haitashiriki. Nendeni nyumbani, mkae muangalie TV, social media, msikie vile watu wanavurugana, watu wanachaguana, watu wanalia, wengine wanacheka. We will see. Lakini sisi tutakubali na ile kauli mbiu ya wananchi ya let the people decide. Sisi tutasubiri wakati mwafaka wa kukujibu wewe. Na tunataka kuambia, kama umeamua kuharibu hii chama, basi sisi hatutakuwa miongoni mwa kuiharibu. Tutakuachia uiharibu vizuri. Sisi hatutashiriki, na ni hayo tu kwa wale ambao wamekuwa wakiuliza maswali. Tutajibu haya mambo mengine katika wakati ufao. And we have many options on the table. Mtu asione ati ukitoka kwa chama uwezi enda mahali. I was in ODM, nikatoka ODM. Nikaenda independent and I won the election. People are not interested with the parties. People are interested with what you do for them. Nimerudi tena na term ya pili na UDA. Nimechaguliwa, being the only UDA MP in the entire Mombasa County. So usitumie chama kama chambo. Wananchi hawataki kujua ni chama gani. Wananchi wanataka kujua ni hipi umewafanyia, ni lipi umewafanyia, umejenga shule ngapi, barabara ngapi, makazi ngapi, umefanya nini kwa wananchi. So don't take advantage of power. Naona hii power inakuingia kwa kichwa yako sana. Unaona wewe ni SG, sasa unaona unaweza fanya vile unataka. No. We know how to deal with people like you at the right time. So we are not going to participate in this election. If UDA is not going to tell us anything, tutawacha tu hivyo. We will answer you at the right time. Asanteni sana.
Now, when I listen to Jicho Pevu, you'll realize that he is a victim of sabotage. Once bitten, twice shy. Jicho Pevu was an ODM member. And in 2017, Jicho Pevu accused the current CS of Blue Economy, Honorable Hassan Joho, that during the ODM nominations, Joho gave the ODM ticket to a very close ally to contest for the Nyali constituency. And Jicho Pevu decided to run on as an independent candidate because he felt that he was rigged out of the nominations and the ticket was given to someone else. He won that election on an independent ticket, meaning that he's a very popular man among his people. He's loved by the supporters. And after realizing that he was facing betrayal from ODM, he started aligning himself to the UDA party. And in 2022, he ran on a UDA ticket, and against all odds, because ODM was popular in the coastal region, he still retained his seat, still corroborating that Jicho Pevu is a man to watch. This time round, it seems that as people head, as we approach 2027 elections, general elections, he might not contest on a UDA ticket. And when I listen to him, he's accusing Hassan Omar. Hassan Omar seems to be using his position to correct the past political mistakes. I have always maintained on this channel that if there are two people who wasted an opportunity to become governors in their counties, those are Hassan Omar and Boni Alwale of Kakamega. Hassan Omar became the first senator of Mombasa County under Joho, as Joho was the governor. Instead of working closely with Joho to do his 2 terms, then ascend to the gubernatorial position, they started, battling it early. After Joho did his first term, Ali Hassan decided to contest against Joho, and that is how he was defeated. He missed out on an opportunity, a golden opportunity to become a governor. Boniface Alwali in Kakamega, instead of working very closely under Ambassador Paranya Wycliffe, he decided to confront Wycliffe and contested. He lost, and that is how he lost another opportunity to become a governor. The other person who should have remained a senator in that county was Cleopas Malala, who is now facing a lot of kicks from William Samoei Ruto. Malala was a senator, and then because of being overambitious, you know what happened in 2022? He contested for the Kakamega gubernatorial position. People usually waste their chances. So the UDA Secretary General realizes that this is his opportunity. He wants to ensure that during the grassroots elections, if what Jicho is saying is anything to go by, he wants to ensure that he suppresses those who he feels are potential leaders, those who can wrestle political power from him. And you know, when you lose a grassroots elections, the perception of the people is that you are unpopular. And that is what maybe the Secretary General wants to create. When people go for the grassroots elections, he will ensure that Jicho and team lose. And after they lose, there will be this notion that maybe they are not wanted. And this is a pointer because once you've been rigged out during grassroots elections, there's a possibility that as people go for 2027 during the nominations, they're looking for who to give to become a flag bearer at the constituency level, at the county level, or at the what level. They can easily give it to your opponent. And this is what Jicho is looking at, because he understands he does not want to go there for the elections and it is said that he has lost. And he's not very sure whether he will still retain the UDA ticket to contest for the Nyali constituency seat. So he's saying that if William Ruto is not going to intervene, then he's not boarding. And I think I want to agree with him. There isn't democracy in these parties. Fidelity and loyalty is something that is very paramount. I remember the late Senator Otieno Kajwang used to say that before you are given a ticket, even during grassroots elections, they have to look at loyalty. And so there are power plays within the party during elections. Those who have been closer to power know and understand what I'm talking about. So this is what is happening at Jicho Pevu, anaona pale nje ya 18. Another thing that is taking place is that there is a broad-based government that has really complicated the mathematics. Ruto and Raila are now sailing on the same boat. And Jicho Pevu does not know how things are going to play out. Even Hassan Omar himself does not know how things are going to play out, because I can assure you that Abdul Somad is still going to win the Mombasa gubernatorial seat. It could be closely contested, but it's still going to win. Now, when Hassan Omar looks at what is happening in light of broad-based and everything, he understands that Jicho Pevu might even decide that he's been a member of parliament for, is it 3 terms or so? And Hassan Omar has got an ambition of becoming the governor of Mombasa. I don't know whether in light of the collision between Raila and Ruto, he will be prevailed upon to allow Abdul Somad to do his term, or he will still decide to contest against him. We do not know. But one thing that Hassan Omar understands is that Jicho Pevu could be a potential competitor, because Jicho Pevu is popular. He can decide that he wants to contest for Mombasa gubernatorial position or the senatorial position, because he's been a governor for 15 good years. So what happens is that Hassan Omar is trying to suppress those who are potential competitors. When you get the UDA leadership during the grassroots elections, you are closer to power. And this is what Hassan Omar is trying to sabotage. And William Ruto has got a bigger task ahead of him. It is not going to be a walk in the park. Mount Kenya is gone completely. Now people like Jicho Pevu are also giving a signal that they want to leave. And this is going to dent William Samoei Ruto. And William Ruto is a worried man because he needs to consolidate the very few people that he's still remaining with. I understand that there are people who are very tired of the UDA party. They're only waiting for the whistle to be blown. When parliament will be dissolved and campaigns start, that is when things will start unfolding clearly before us. And we'll behold, very shocking scenes when leaders will bid bye-bye to William Samoei Ruto. And if he's not going to act very fast, Jicho Pevu is gone. Others are also saying that maybe Jicho Pevu is only preparing grounds. He wants to join Wamunyoro. I don't know, because Jicho Pevu is popular. He can win as an independent candidate. But some people are saying that Wamunyoro is also busy consolidating a team that is going to go with, even though he's not going to contest, but a team that will go against Ruto. And some people feel that maybe Jicho Pevu is one of them. But William Ruto must do something, because at least people like Jicho Pevu are, clearly giving signs that they are leaving. There are people who are still very quiet. If Raila ditches Ruto, it is going to complicate matters for William Ruto. It is going to aggravate the already volatile situation, because William Ruto has lost ground, popularity. He's clinging on Raila's shoulders. If Raila walks away, Ruto will remain a shell. It is not going to be very easy for him in 2027. And Jicho Pevu could be a tip of an iceberg. Many more are there to come. William Ruto will have to decide, and he might even decide to sacrifice Hassan Omar. Was Hassan confirmed as the ultimate UDA Secretary General, ama alikuwa anashikilia? If Ruto realizes that Hassan Omar is doing more damage, then he could be kicked out. If Malala was kicked out, then even Hassan Omar can be kicked out. They can do it softly by saying that they are now having someone that is permanently there, because I think Omar was a temporary. He was part of the makeshift team. Remember, Mudavadi has also dissolved his party, and they are now together with William Ruto. So it could be very easy. William Ruto could even kick out Hassan Omar, bring someone from Mudavadi's, side. I think this is an alarm to William Ruto, and we are waiting to see. The game has just started. What's your take, ladies and gentlemen?